Okay, first grade, once you have finished your foreground and the middle ground, at least the trees, if you had trees, please do the trees first. They are a little bit easier than doing the building, so we want to get all the easy things done first, and then we'll work towards the more complicated things. So my foreground is done, my two trees are done. Now we're on to the buildings. For this video, just like the foreground, there's a couple of different ways to do the building. So if you don't like this way, go ahead and check out the other video. But for this one, we are either going to be doing horizontal, left and right, or you can be doing vertical. And this is just for the bottom of our building. The top of the building will be done differently. So you'll need to decide, do you want them going left and right or up and down? And I make my decision based on what have I been using already. Right now, most of my yarn is going left and right. So I don't want my building to be going left and right either. I want to change the direction because that is more interesting. So you'll have to decide that for yourself. So I will be going up and down. My two colors are orange and blue. Two colors that I have not used. I used a darker blue, but this is a lighter blue, and I have not used orange yet. So the building will stand out really well compared to the rest of my yarn colors. Just like we've been doing for this entire project, dip, dip, just the tip, spin the brush so that it does not drip. And just like in the practices or the landscape foreground that we were working on, just do a nice small patch of glue. If you do too big of an area, by the time you get to the end of it, it'll be dried out. So I like to just do a small portion. I'm going to start towards the bottom to make sure that it's connected to my foreground. I'll push and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, with the extra, you have two choices. You can cut it, or if cutting is still too difficult, you'll just take glue, add it on top of your yarn, and you can fold it on top, and you can push and hold. And then that way you don't have to cut if cutting is too difficult. But we definitely want to stop our yarn before it hits the top of our roof. So you'll just keep alternating colors. I went blue next, start at the bottom, work my way up towards the top. Some of you are starting to find out that it's easier to cut right away instead of waiting until it's completely done. So if you're a cutter, you might want to just cut after each piece. It'll make it easier in the end. Okay, for the top, the easiest way to do the top is just to outline our Hershey bar, or our Hershey Kiss top, and then work our way on the inside. So the top is done the same in both of the house videos. The difference is, what do you want the bottom of the house to look like? Do you want it to be vertical, horizontal, or a shape inside of a shape? The neat thing about this is you can have the roof a different color than the bottom of your house, which is what I think I'm going to do for this one. So I'm going to switch it up. I think I'm going to keep using the orange because I didn't use very much orange, but I am going to change my color to this magenta color, which is a little bit darker than my ground, but because it's up higher, it's okay to use a similar color. So for the top, you'll get glue on the tip of your brush, and you're just going to glue around the Hershey Kiss shape. Because I use orange down towards the bottom, I'm going to start with my new color first, and I'm going to start up towards the top. That way I can line the tip of my string with the tip of the house, and I'll work my way around. With my second piece, I'll do the same thing. I'll start up towards the top,
and I'll work my way down.
So I have my Hershey's Kiss shape. I'm just going to keep going inside, and I'm going to switch colors. Okay, first grade, if this was the last thing that you needed to do, you can go ahead and start working on the background by watching the background video. If you have more houses to do, again, you can do the exact same colors, the exact same way, or you can switch the colors and the patterns. You can rewind this video, pause this video, or fast forward this video, and it'll walk you through how to do your buildings. Great job today. We'll see you again next time.